Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Rico back at it again. Again, after Prime Time Monday, we came away with a big time victory. For those that are tuned in for the first time, this is the Buffalo Fanatics. You are tuned into the Rico Report, and we're going to have a banger of a show tonight. We are joined by a special guest by the name of Mr. Isaiah McKenzie. Now, before we get into that, you know how we do, man. We got to come with a nice, tight intro. So without further ado, we will be back with my guy, Isaiah McKenzie. Let's get it.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the Buffalo Fanatics proudly brings to you. Oh, I don't want to do my wrestling bang, but y'all know what it is.
Yo, I'm not even going to front. Every time I hear that beat, that shit makes me go, that shit makes me rock. I can see Isaiah's trying to front like he's not feeling that beat in the background, but I got you, kid. I know you're feeling that. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Rico Report, brought to you by the Buffalo Fanatics. I got my guy. My mic's not plugged in. You guys don't hear me? I thought my mic was in right now. All right, well, we're gonna fix that up in just a moment. But without further ado, I'm gonna bring in a guest, a special guest. He's taking the gracious time to hang out with us. And you know what I'm saying? Without further ado, let me bring him in. My guy, Mr. Isaiah McKenzie. What it do, Mr. McKenzie? What's happening, man?
What's going on? I appreciate it, fam. I appreciate it.
I appreciate that, big dog, man. It's one of those moments where it's we know that time is of the essence, and you got to rest the body. You got to kind of you know what I'm saying, relax yourself. But on a nice Tuesday night after a victory, it's nice to just kind of chop it up with the people. So welcome to the show. And I'm gonna start off with something, because we had a very special guest not too long ago by the name of Mr. Mario Addison. And he called me up because I kept on calling him Mario. You know what I'm saying? Because he says, yo, you from up north, man. You're not saying my name right. You got to say Mario. So my bad. So Mario, I was like, yo, man, who's one of the cats that, you know what I mean, that you guys always teasing it? He's like, yo, that's my guy, Lil Dirty. I said, who? Lil Dirty. So we need to understand where this Lil Dirty came from, man. You got to talk to the people, man. Talk to us.
It came from Quentin, Spain. So like it was 2019. It was Quentin. We had camp, and we was in Rochester. And in camp, I'm so drained and tired and all that. Like I would literally go to practice. We have meetings in the morning. Go to practice. I'll have to work out after practice, and I'm like, yo, there's no way I'm taking a shower. And then so like I would take a nap instead of taking a shower. I'd take a nap before meetings, and I'll go straight to meetings. No shower, with no shower.
Gotcha.
But then like immediately after, like we done with everything, I'll go take a shower. And it's like that's the only time he would catch me. He would catch me at camp doing that. And I'm like, well, listen, bro, I'm just tired, bro. Like I'm drained. My body is small. Like I'm like everything in me is trying to go out here and run, catch the ball, get hit, and then I gotta go out here and work out.
You drained.
I'm drained. I can't. So that was my excuse. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you.
And then like and after a while, we got to the facility. We got back to the facility during the season, and then I like sometimes I would like if we like had a quick day, I would instead of showering, I would go home and shower, because the shower at the facility, the shower pressure is horrible.
Shower pressure is everything, man. People don't realize.
And that's my pet peeve. It's like, yo, if the shower pressure is bad, I'm not. It takes 30 minutes to rinse off and all that. So I'm like, man, I just go home whenever. If it's a long day and like I know I got to be in the building for a while, of course I'm gonna shower. But it's just
you know what though? People don't realize that shower pressure is everything. Let me tell you something. We moved into this house about 10 years ago, and the shower pressure was all right because we didn't know any better until we went to a hotel, and that hotel had major shower pressure. Yo, the minute I got home, Amazon brought me a new shower head. Boy, that pressure was legit.
Like porn, like that's what you need. I needed like coming out fiercely. Like I needed hitting me. Like I don't want to be drizzling. You know what I'm saying? Like it's.
You don't want no mist.
So far, nothing mist. You know what I mean?
No doubt. Hold on. Are you a bar of soap guy, or are you a body wash guy?
Either or. It depends. Like I can't. Well, the only bar soap I probably use is Dove, but any other bar soap I'm not using. But I use more body wash.
Body wash, because I was actually like bars of soap is underrated. That stuff gets you fresh, man. I'm telling you, people don't know about that.
That Dove gets you real right.
That Dove, all right, I'm gonna try that Dove, man. So, ladies and gentlemen, we got our guy Isaiah McKenzie in the building. and just coming off of a big, huge win. I gotta ask you, man, when you come onto a primetime game, because this wasn't your first primetime game, right? We had some in 19. We had one in 18, I believe. We had one in 18. So what was the difference between the primetime games we've had before and the crew you had and the primetime game last night? Was there a difference? Was there a vibe?
The primetime game in 18, I wasn't here yet.
Okay.
The one in 19 when we played Pittsburgh and we played the Patriots.
Right.
Those two games, I mean, we had fans, so it felt a little different. But other than that, like it was pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? And plus the Steelers game, we was trying to clinch the playoffs with that
That's
game.
right. That was a big game.
The Patriots game was lit because we wanted to beat them. So those two games were exciting. But last night's game was like, I don't know. It's just only reason it felt different because we didn't have no fans. But other than that, I was like, we making a lot of plays. Like we putting up a lot of points. The defense was playing like it was just. I guess it's more electrifying than last year. But last year was dope. But this year is kind of like because we're better than last year. You know what I'm saying? So
hell yeah, you're better than last year. And I gotta say those because you mentioned it twice now. No fans. As an offensive player, right? You're running routes, you're catching balls. Like usually when you catch a ball, you get a first down, you hear a roar. You know what I'm saying? You feel nice. Yeah. Now you have this you got somebody up there in the AV room, punching in codes and getting. It's not the same, is it?
It's not the same, but but like after like from the beginning of the season to now, it's changed for us. It's changed. Like in the beginning, it was like we was trying to figure out how. You know what I'm saying? It's a bunch of some. Don't get me wrong. Like men have pride. Like
absolutely.
You don't want to be celebrating and that sound like a cheerleader and all that. You know what I'm saying? So, but after a while, the season got on. We the fans now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're your own people, your own cheerleader. So
it's like we turned into kids now. We got to cheer and like I'm on the sideline, and I talk a lot of smack anyway. So like. When I'm on the sideline, I sound like the biggest cheerleader out there. You know what I'm saying? I'm like in Diggs' ear. He can be one-on-one. If he's on my side, one-on-one matched up, and I know it's man.
Yep.
I'm talking to him and the DB like, yo, you can't stick him. I'm screaming like.
So you know who you remind me of? You remind me of the dude that be talking all the mess, and then when that smoke really comes, then you're like, yo, handle that, man, because I was just doing all the talking. You're like, yo, Diggs about to mess you up. And Diggs like, yo, bro, let me just run that route, kid. I got you.
Nah. Usually when I'm talking smack, you know what I'm saying? I can back it up. It's just like I'm rarely in the game, so it's like I ain't got nothing to do but be a cheerleader.
I hear you.
I'm getting like 11 snaps a game. That's the only thing I can do. You know what I'm saying?
I like it, man.
I'm cool with it, but like you saying, like the fans. After a while, it became like our noise became. You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna be different because like when this thing that we all dealing with right now is over with, it's almost gonna be like it's gonna be new for fans to come back to. You know what I'm saying? Like a full stadium, because you've been getting a couple games where you have a few people. It's just not the same, right? You need a full stadium, so it's gonna be different. Now you mentioned something about. Yeah, I mean, you're cheerleading for some of your guys. So this is actually I'm gonna just get right into it. This is one of the questions I really have for you. So coming from Denver, you know what I'm saying? You were doing your thing over Denver. When you came in 19, you coming in 19, man, I'm gonna tell you right now, you gave us a spark that we weren't really. You still here? You still here? I see you.
I can't hear you.
You can't hear me? You gotta press the button up. Go into your options and then bring up that screen again.
Say it again.
You probably can't hear me. Can you hear me now or not?
It's like going in and out. It's like
so come back in. Come back in. So we're gonna let my man McKenzie. So I'm gonna give him a question because one thing that I really, you guys already know me, man. I'm big when it comes to the underdog. Underdog, that's who I root for, and that's why I think I'm meant to be part of this Bills Mafia, man, because I love this team. And by the way, I got to give a shout out to my guy Anthony Jordan. Welcome to the big squad, my guy. Welcome. I appreciate that love, man. So we got Isaiah McKenzie right back in this bitch, so we're gonna bring him back in. You there? You good?
It's like I can't hear. Like I can hear you, but it's like it sounds.
It sounds a little weird. I don't know if I can get back in the mic.
What the heck?
I don't know what's going on. Try one more time. If you have to reset your phone or whatever. And we're gonna bring it back in. So what I wanted to really ask him is this, man. When you come and you're a undrafted, whether you're undrafted, whether you're drafted in the 7th round, drafted in the 5th round, wherever, you have to fight to get on these rosters, man. You have guys that made a name for themselves in the collegiate years, played college, and then when they come out, sometimes they bust out and sometimes they're great. But like as a little guy, not getting all the love in the eyes, like a guy like Stephon Diggs out of Maryland, you know what I'm saying, not getting all the love is real tough, man. So for McKenzie, what I'm gonna ask him when he comes back in is everyone needs some kind of cheerleader, right? He's cheering all these other guys on, right? But who was in his corner to cheer him on, to kind of keep him, you know what I'm saying, level-headed? Because we were talking in the background, and I told him, man, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. But when it came this year, when we drafted Hodgins, we drafted Davis, and on top of that, we had my guy Duke Williams, I was shook for you. I was mad shook for you. I'm gonna see he's back in right now, so we're gonna bring him back in. I hope you can hear me. I hope you can hear me. Can you hear me?
It's like it sounds bad. It sounds horrible.
Hold on. Let me. It could be on my side. Let me try. I'm gonna just try and do something here and fix that up because we don't want to lose my man over here. How is it now? Is it better? Is it better now? Can you hear me now or no? Not really.
It like
it's not working.
I can't make up the words at all. Like it sounds like you're like out of space.
For real? Okay, hold on. Let me try to. Let me try to.
Someone called me and it kind of.
It's all good. It's all good. We're gonna take out the screen for a quick second. So, as I try to get my audio right, I'm gonna make sure that I make sure that I take a lot of the questions from the fans as well. Let me get that popping, and I'll see if I can get you guys questions into Isaiah McKenzie. And as I try to figure this audio out as I'm speaking to y'all, we're gonna try to make it work. So let's try it one more time to see. Can you hear me now or not?
I can hear you now. Yeah.
Oh, perfect. We good. All right, great. So here's what I want to ask, my man. You as a undrafted dude, not undrafted, excuse me, low drafted guy, how are you able to kind of keep your head above water, knowing that they drafted Davis, they drafted Hodgins, then you got Duke Williams, then you sit here, dude, like I'm like the odd man out. How are you able to keep your head above water and keep it going?
You mean this past?
Yeah, this off season.
This off. To be honest with you, I thought nothing of it. You know what I'm saying? Because like because before I signed, they had brought Diggs in, and then when I waited for the draft, they had drafted 2 guys, and yes, we got Duke, and all of them are great players. And I'm like, in my mind, I was like, I want to be in Buffalo, but and I was like, okay, then how do I? It was never in my mind. It's like, how do I stay in Buffalo? Because everybody knows how you stay somewhere. You just got to work. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes it may not work in your favor, but you know what I'm saying, it worked in mine because you know what I'm saying, because I did everything I had to do in the off season to get prepared for camp and everything like that. So it worked out for me. And then I didn't, to be honest, I never really thought about like one thing Coach Dave told me, he was like, don't try to play the numbers game. And I've never really played the numbers game, like how many receivers we're keeping.
But that's hard, man.
It is hard, but at the same time, I took it as like, all right, I know what I can do. You know what I'm saying? I know what I bring to the table. So it's like, it's not really much I can do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They say, like a lot of people say, control what you can control, but it's only so much you can control because you get to thinking. It's like, well, I know I can control my speed, my effort, and my energy and everything, and how I catch the ball and all that, blah, blah. But at the same time, it's like, well, I'm controlling all this, but like, you're really controlling me because the coaches are really controlling me because they give me this, they
package.
give me, they give me the certain amount of plays they want. They give me the plays they want me to run, and you only get so much time, in a play time and all that. And then we didn't have a preseason, so I'm like,
I know, man. This is what I'm talking about, because as a content creator, as a guy that loves the team, and as a guy that loves underdogs, like I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna keep it a buck, because I tell people I always keep it a buck. I had the first 4 I had was Stephon,
John Brown, Cole Beasley, Andre Roberts. We all talked about that.
Yeah.
Then it was going to be, where's Gabe Davis, Hodgins maybe, Duke Williams, McKenzie.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
we like, are we keeping 6? Are we keeping 7? And I was like, if we keeping 7, Gabe Davis is going to be one of those dudes. And then it was between Duke and McKenzie. And I was like, golly. And back and forth all off season long. And if I'm feeling that, I could only imagine what you were feeling. So the fact of the matter is you're on the team, and we're more than happy with what my man Isaiah McKenzie, aka Lil Clean. I'm gonna change that name.
He's
up.
Lil Clean.
Lil Clean, man. We're gonna change it up. But we really appreciate that. So what we're gonna get into right now is a game that I call 2 words. I made this game up, and it seems to be working well. We had some real dope people been on the show and doing this. So let us jump into. You look nervous, man. Don't be nervous, kid. We don't go hurt you.
I was listening to the commercial.
I got you. All right, here we go. You ready for this?
Yeah.
I see this as a nervous twitch when people start playing with their hair because they're nervous. Let's go. I'm gonna give you a lob, and then we go from there. So 2 words. Playing Call of Duty with all the guys on the squad right now. After you, who's the next guy that's just as nice? And give me who the player is in 2 words describing their game.
Terrell Dotson.
Okay, and 2 words to describe his game. 2 words.
Great pusher.
Oh, he don't play around. He goes right in there, right?
Yeah.
He's a running gunner. That's me.
Yeah.
I'm a running gunner. I can't play around, man. Yo, where you at? We're gonna flash you out. I like that. Okay, so here we go. Primetime game last night. 2 words to explain the primetime game last night.
Very electrifying.
Very electrifying with no fans.
No fans.
What made it electrifying?
The big plays.
The big plays. What was the biggest play of the game?
Oh man, I have so many, but I would have to say.
Was it the wheel route?
Nah.
No, I wasn't sure. Oh, you sure it wasn't that one?
Nah. That was kind of nice, but I'm gonna have to go with Bees. It was a scramble, and Josh threw it the Bees
on the sideline.
No, not the sideline one. The one.
Shit, there were that many plays.
Yeah, it was a lot of plays, but it was the one across the field where Bees like ran like a post. Well, he didn't run a post; he was running the seam.
Yeah,
he broke it off. Josh scrambled and he threw it like I think it was like 40-some yards.
Oh, that's the big play.
Yeah.
Bees got knocked really good and he caught back up and was straight like that. Okay, I like that. This is a good answer. Give me 2 words describing the receiving group, the receiving crew that you guys have. 2 words to describe them. And you can give more if you need to. You can give more if you need to.
That's 1 word, I guess.
Let's do it.
I would have to say unguardable.
Unguardable. Shit. This boy's talking. He's unguardable. I like it because I'm gonna tell you right now, Jason Verrett. I don't know if you've been on vacation and you've been to the islands and they play the steel drums. You know what I'm saying? And it looked like Jason Verrett was getting played. It was Diggs was just playing the drums all over him. He was making him go inside. He was
and that's when I became like that was one of my fangirl moments, fanboy moments. You know what I'm saying? But like it was like he was that. Did you see the route when he ran the slant back out?
Well, hold on a second, because I'm gonna tell you something. Because when I saw that play, I was like, not only did he snatch that man's soul, but he snatched his ankles and he left his jock strap in the corner. My man played him like a fiddle.
Yeah, and that play, I was yelling at Diggs. If you watch the play on the sideline before the snap, I'm standing over there, I'm talking to him. I said, he can't guard you, blah, 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 whatever. And in my mind, I'm like, maybe he might get him. You know what I'm saying? I'm just talking shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no doubt.
And he destroyed him. And you see when he catches the ball, you see me running with him.
I'm gonna catch it back. I have to go back and watch it.
You see me running on the sideline.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking smack. But that's one of the moments I'm like,
I like it.
He destroyed him. And then he destroyed him again. I'm like, man, listen, these people better get out of man-to-man or it's gonna be a field day.
I don't think teams, if they're bold enough, I don't think they should play any of you guys man-to-man. Nobody's covering Beasley. Nobody's covering Cole. You know what I'm saying? Gabe Davis, you think he's a slow-footed dude, but he's sneaky fast, man. You know what I'm saying? And they don't know when that end around or the jet sweep is coming when you're coming around. Every time I was like, yo, it's coming. It's coming. You had that end around. I'm gonna tell you something right now. I gotta keep it a buck. You would have been running for way more daylight if you just cut it up inside, boy. When you
You're
took
right.
that end around inside, oh, I was like, you came out of a cannon on that stuff, man.
Yeah,
Golly.
I had the ball in my right hand, and like it was we call them the sharks, but the sharks is inside. I'm like,
Yeah.
I got to get to the sideline because the ball's in my right hand.
Okay.
Because it happened so fast, it was like when I cut up, I'm so used to putting the ball in my right hand. So when
Yeah.
I cut up, I'm like, if I make any moves inside, they're punching.
Yeah, it's true. That's facts.
So I'm like, I got to run out.
But my man, you shot out of a cannon. It's like you wanted that stuff, man.
Yeah, I think it was third down. I'm not too sure, but
it don't matter because it was first down and we kept
Yeah.
the chains moving. That's what I'm talking about. All right, straight. So let me talk to me about the team vibe. 2 words explain the team vibe right now, or more.
I would have to say brotherhood.
Brotherhood. You know what I mean? I do see that, man. I really do, man. Everybody, each and every one of you guys love each other.
Yeah,
like is genuine love, whether you're on the sideline or you're starting or whatever. So which brings me to my next question, because this is not one of the 2 words, right? Everyone needs someone that's in their corner, right? You were sitting there in the corner of Stephon Diggs. Who has been that one player, coach, or whatever that's been in your corner saying, yo, you got this, don't even stress, you're gonna make this team, you're gonna be a big part of this thing, yo, just keep grinding, keep doing it? Who on this team would have been that guy for you?
It's a lot of them.
There's a lot, right?
You said player or you said player?
Player, coach, it doesn't matter. Anybody that was like, that's been in your corner, like, yo, encourage you.
I don't know. I feel like all the coaches, they encourage, they encourage me to a certain extent. You know what I'm saying? Because I talk a lot of smack, so they don't try to like get to my head, I guess.
Yes, sir.
But the players, I would say I don't know. It's kind of hard to say because everybody, like, let's say from when it was time to make the team, you know what I'm saying? Like the camp and all that. So
yeah.
You had a lot of guys like, like Bees and Smoke, John Brown. He's like, don't worry about it. Just, keep doing what you're doing. You doing, you know what I'm saying? And, Dable come over, you're doing a hell of a job. Keep doing what you're doing, whatever, basically whatever happens, happens. And I already kind of knew that part, whatever happens, happens. But keep doing you know what I'm saying? You never, because for example, like that, like making a team, like even if somebody gets cut, you know what I'm saying, we got good enough coaches that'll put a word in for you anywhere else,
Facts. That's true though. You
so
don't really think of that.
You don't want to burn bridges, but you just want to work and just whatever happens, happens.
No, that's facts. I like that. I'm gonna throw a fun one for you. We had Mario Addison on here. I need you to give me 2 words to describe Mario Addison. If you have 16 words, you can give it to him. This is your opportunity. Mario Addison.
The thing is, I don't really have 2 words for him.
Or the relationship you have with Mario Addison. Let's put it that way.
We our lockers are right across from each other, right across from each other. So we get along. Like, I think he's cool. He invited me over his house one time, and it was he's a cool guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't hang with him
like that.
But when I do hang, when we do, get together, it's like we've known each other for a while. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the whole world locker room is like that as well. But like with me and Mario, it's like, we play with each other. We talk smack to each other. It's just like instant, like chemistry, like instant. You know what I'm saying? No matter if we're not hanging out, it's, I don't know. It's just weird. It's weird. And it's just the whole locker room was like that. You know what I'm saying?
But the thing is, the fact that you can't find words, it tells me that like there's love. It's just genuine love, man. So I'm gonna give you 1 word to give him. He's a big bully. You know what I'm saying? And what you got to do, big bullies, you got to prank those big bullies. We ain't playing that game, man. For the guys that are 5'9" and 5'10", you know what I'm saying? And these 6'3", 6'4" guys think they could bully us, man. No more. No more. Low clean is gonna be clean all year long, man. Little clean, man. All right, so let's go to this one, man. Indoor playing and outdoor playing. I need 2 words on both of them. Do you prefer indoors or outdoors?
Indoor playing, great weather.
Great weather. And what about outdoor? Horrible weather.
I would say the unknown, I guess.
The unknown. So if I were to put a survey to the whole squad and say, hey, We're bringing the dome to Buffalo. You guys want it, or you guys want to stay with everything outside? What would
Yeah,
what do you think the whole team would say?
They taking the dome for sure.
For sure.
Yeah, for sure.
What about the advantage that you guys have? You guys have the outdoor advantage.
Listen,
You don't want that?
the thing is, don't get me wrong, it's an advantage, right? But how many of us on this team are from Buffalo or up north?
Probably not a whole lot.
You know what I'm saying? So like,
Right.
a lot of people say, "Oh, it's our advantage," and we should have adjusted to it. But it's like you never can adjust to it. It's like it's kind of hard because it's like I'm like you should be used to it, but you're not because
Absolutely.
I've been going to Miami since I was born to 18 years to 18 years old, and then I went to the University of Georgia, and it was still hot there. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And then it's like, then bam, I get drafted to Denver. Bam, I get drafted to Buffalo. And it's like I was in Denver for 1 year, Buffalo 2.5.
Yeah.
Compared to
I hear
18
you, man.
years in the sun, it's nothing. It's like it's still like it's cold, coach. I ain't gonna lie to you. But I feel like now I'm starting to get adjusted. It's like as long as the wind's not blowing. The wind
It's
here
the wind that kills you.
nuts.
I'm telling you.
As long as the wind's not blowing and if it's just cold, whatever. That wind's blowing.
So maybe we should just play playoffs, you know what I'm saying, on the road all day. And we should petition and get a dome in Buffalo. No more outdoor playing, man. Dome. What do you think? I'm not gonna put you in there. I'm gonna let my fans do that. We're gonna talk about it. You don't gotta say you gotta say nothing, right? Because a lot of let's be real, majority of the guys on the team are from warm weather areas.
Yeah,
I mean, let's give it a buck. I mean, like, ain't nobody gonna tell you, hey, we love playing in the snow.
And
we
even
the snow angels, get out of here.
And even people from like up north areas that are cold, even if they came to Buffalo, they'd be like, "Yo, this is cold." You know what I'm saying? This is worse than my cold. You know what I'm saying?
It's something different. There's no doubt about it. No doubt about it. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, you are tuned in to the Rico Report brought to you by the Buffalo Fanatics. I'm with my guy, Lil Clean, aka, you know what I'm saying, Isaiah McKenzie, here with us, killing the game right now and speaking truth, man. I love it and I appreciate your time, man. So a few more questions and then we'll get into some fan questions. Brian Daboll, 2 words to explain Brian Daboll.
Brian Daboll. I would have to say great play caller.
You know what though? That dude, man.
He dialing it up. I feel like I haven't known him for so long. I've known him since 2018. You know what I'm saying? But like I feel like as Josh has grown, he's grown himself. You know what I'm saying? Brian Daboll is like he's found ways. Like, of course we have the pieces now. We added pieces and everything, but it's like now Daboll's like it's like
he's learning.
He learning this guys. You know what I'm saying? He giving leeway here, he giving leeway there. He's tightening out on this, doing this, and it's like he knows what he has and he uses it to perfection. You know what I'm saying? Like
preach.
So
you preach it, boy.
You know what I'm saying? Like he's kind of getting everybody outside the box now instead of like keeping everybody in their own little confined area. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like giving me just jet sweeps.
Yeah.
Giving Bees all the short routes, let Diggs run all the main routes, and let Smoke run all the deep routes. He's kind of changing it up now. Like everybody can run. Like Gabe is not just blocking. Gabe out there running routes.
Yes, sir.
I get the chance to run routes. Bees get the chance to run, deep routes. Diggs is, it's changing. Like everything's, changing. I feel like that's the confusion for a lot of teams. It's like you can't just label us now.
You can't. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you this, man. We as fans are not like we're kind of shook, and you're probably like, "Yo, why you shook?" Because people are watching, and Daboll dialed up some plays last night. Now teams like the Jets, teams like Atlanta, teams like I can go on and on. They are looking. Daboll could leave. Yo, are you guys gonna be like, shit? Or is Ken Dorsey ready to take over? I don't know if you can speak on that. I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna let the writers take care. I'm not put you in there. But I will say this though. I'm gonna ask you this: will you guys think you guys can still keep things going if Daboll does leave, or is that a big part of it that goes?
I mean, if he passed the playbook on down, you know what I'm saying? He's gonna pass the playbook on down. But I mean, I don't know. It's I'm not really. I don't really know. I know, but I don't. The coaching, the situations of the game, and the coaching, all that thing. Like, I feel like all coaches have that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm
Yeah,
wrong, but I feel like all coaches have some savviness to the game
no
and how
doubt.
they call plays. You know what I'm saying? Some coaches call plays different. Don't forget the other team is like they get paid too. So their coaches get paid too. So
Hell
they
yeah.
dial up something to stop the offense. But it's like if Dable was to leave and say Ken Dorsey or whoever steps in that role, I mean I feel like they got their own way of calling plays,
They
and they
go they
probably
going
gonna take things from what
no
Dable
doubt.
did, and
Listen, you can cook a steak, I can cook a steak, but
yeah,
we might season it different. You know what
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
saying? You
yeah.
feel me? So I totally understand what you're saying. So I'm gonna take that off your plate. But you know what? That was a great answer though. Yeah, you're a professional, bro. You're a professional. I like that. So now I got my questions off. But I did want to announce a few things off my end. I want to announce that we had a huge live viewing yesterday. We had over 1,000 people watching, and we gave away 2 sweaters. And Ray Andrew is the winner of a sweater at the BF Fan Shop, as well as Jason Strout. Jason Strout, you guys are the winners. We added 20 new members yesterday. Salute to you guys. I appreciate y'all. We might have another giveaway another time, but I appreciate y'all very much. So I got to get into a couple more questions, and I'm gonna get into fan questions. So the one thing that I wanted to touch on was 5'8", 5'9" receivers in the game, right? What
Yeah,
are you listed at right now? 5'9",
5'7".
5'7"?
Yeah,
She all right. Okay, you go, boy. So they put a stat out for my guy
beast.
Cole Beasley.
Yeah,
One receiver that 5'8", that blah, 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 blah. Cool. Love it. Bees is doing his thing, man. He's got some bunnies. We're gonna try to find a stat from my guy McKenzie, man. Because when you skyrocket and you get out of that jet sweep, I'm waiting for someone to lay a nice block so you can take that the distance. And I want that to be an 80-yard run. Because I'm telling you right now, ain't nobody catch you from behind, man. Real talk. Now, the question I have for you is, what is the play that you like the most that coach says, yo, this is the play. I'm designing it for you. This is the one you want. Do you want to be on the outside? You like being in the slot? What do you prefer?
I like being in the slot.
Slot.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I just, you know what I'm saying? I like, I love the jet sweeps. You know what I'm saying? I like those. You know what I'm saying? But if I can run downfield and go deep one time, you know what I'm saying? I don't mind.
I like that.
I would appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Like the Seahawks game. I got, feel me? I was begging for that for 2 weeks. I was like, yo,
Listen, keep doing it. Keep doing it. Now,
is it?
I need to ask you this, man. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna play something for you. I need your thoughts on this after we play this clip. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna play a clip and let's get to it. Let me get right to it right away.
And first, before I even dive into my take, Nick, why do you talk? Why is this a different discussion from the Cleveland Browns and Baker Mayfield? Why aren't we having the same discussion? You stand on the table for Cleveland and Baker, but then. Oh my goodness! All right,
Cleveland's got a better running game. They've got a better defense, and Baker's better than Josh Allen. That's why.
Oh my goodness! So you're
the disrespect coming our way. The disrespect coming from, and I like Nick Wright. He's a Laker guy. I'm a fan of him. But when he talks football and he talks about my team and he's talking about my quarterback, your quarterback, talking about, and I'm not even hating on Baker. I like Baker. But the disrespect that the people don't understand about Buffalo, how do you guys as players deal with when you hear all these people chirping talking about, hey, they ain't shit, they ain't
I haven't even seen that. That's crazy.
Listen, good for you guys as players that you guys ignore it, because we as fans, we sitting there ready to square up with anybody trying to talk shit about our team. But when you hear nonsense like that, do y'all laugh at it?
Yeah, that's the thing is, it's like it's obvious. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, like Baker Mayfield's not a bad player, and nobody's down in Baker Mayfield. We're not down in the Browns at all. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like you just seen what this guy did Monday night. What he did against the Seahawks, what he did against the Dolphins in the beginning. Like he's had several games where he just went off. You know what I'm saying? And he's like. They talking about 2018 to 2020. Josh has changed like tremendously. You know what I'm saying? We talking about like MVP, candidate type things now. You know what I'm saying, we're not talking about just Josh Allen needs to develop. He's skyrocketed, like, but
My man, he's elite.
Yeah, and it's like what? That's like
Listen, you see how you're lost for words? That's Bills fans all night. We've been saying this since week 1. We went 4-0. We're like, yo, who wants them? And what they kept on saying was, y'all didn't beat nobody. So let me bring up who we didn't beat, right? We play the damn Chiefs, right? Granted, not a great game from the whole team, but the weather was ugly and the game plan, we knew what was up. I'm not even going to bring that up too much. And those are reigning Super Bowl champs with Pat Mahomes. We're going to play that. Titans, who we playing? Chiefs, Titans. COVID had us all messed up. We don't know who we're playing. I get that. We're going to let it go. We wax the Dolphins. We take down the Rams. We were beating the Rams down. No problem. You know what I'm saying? The Raiders, I didn't even see them as a threat. It was another win. Just another win. You laughing at that, but you know what's good. The Pats, tough game. It's always a tough game against the Pats, but we're going to see them again. We're going to see them again, right? Then we go to the Chargers, the big bad Chargers, right? Boy, please. I'm not even trying to play that. I'm not playing that game. Seattle who? Russell who? Let Russ cook. You mean let Josh Allen cook? I'm not playing that game, right? And then, listen, and they keep saying, who are the Bills playing? This is what pisses me off as a fan. And then as a player, you're like, yo, we're 9-3. We lost to the Chiefs and we lost to the Titans, one of the better teams from last year. What y'all want from me? And we lost on some fluke play against the Cardinals. You feel me? So like these people, we got your back.
But the thing is how we think about it. It's like, yo, like we take like, yeah, the only loss we will take is the Chiefs and the Titans. The Titans was just obvious. The Chiefs games bad, like you said, bad weather and all that, all that. But it was like, all right, we lost. That's cool. But
we all take L.
Huh? Yeah, we all take L. Yeah, we all take L. The Arizona game, it was like, whoa. Like it was just a quick change like that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta take it. You gotta take it with a grain of salt.
You do.
But when it's in the thick of things and you gotta just play man-to-man football, and we just gotta, just like Monday night, it was like, yo, like it was like, I think 3 Anderson had us losing. I think Booger he was the only one that had us winning.
Booger McFarland. Everybody clowning on Booger McFarland, but Booger was like, yo, I got my Bills. You feel
me? It was like, bro, like, I don't think people really understand, what we have. But I feel like they're gonna start understanding, like, now they're just like, okay, now we can't sleep on these people. I don't think, you know what I'm saying? Like this morning I was listening, I forgot what I think Good Morning, I forgot.
Football, yeah. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, and it was
Traeger.
Yeah, and it was like the Bills can, beat anybody. You know what I'm saying? It was like, yeah, we can. We can try, you know what I'm saying? That's the goal.
That's the goal. We got to beat everybody.
And I feel like everybody's trying to, jump on the train. Don't get me wrong. A lot of people, some people have been on the train already, but it's a lot of people like,
the wagon is full. We ain't accepting any applications to get on the wagon. The wagon is full. Somebody's asking to get on. Yo, take the bus. You know, take the bus. Let me tell you something. I had Keyshawn Johnson. Give me the damn ball, Keyshawn Johnson. And I think it irked me because Keyshawn's like, yo, I like the Bills and they're good, but like they haven't had that staple win to say we've arrived. So the Steelers game is going to be the game. I'm sorry, Seattle wasn't a stable game. They were 6-2 at the time we played them. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the stuff that bugs me. I don't want to get into all that. I just want to get my rocks off. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I'm gonna let that be. So before we let you go, because you've been a gracious a guest, and I appreciate you. You've been great. So I'm gonna take some of the questions from the fans and the members, because a lot of them had some great questions. And guys, I'm not ignoring you. I just want to make sure that I get some questions off to my guy McKenzie. So let me go back and let's see. I have one right here. I'm not sure. I didn't look at it. So Rico, I got 2 questions for Isaiah. What went through his mind pre-snap and during the play when he threw the TD to Allen? All right. And how does the Denver atmosphere affect your body? So that Denver atmosphere, how does that feel? And he's talking about the TD to Allen.
Arizona. Sort of, I guess the TD to Allen was, so if you heard, I was Kyler Murray during the week.
Yes, sir. Arizona. Yes, sir.
I was a quarterback the whole time, and I'm throwing dimes, just knocking them down, pins. But I was in practice. I'm throwing the ball, and it was like, "Oh, you can throw." I said, "Yeah, I can throw." I was like, what do you think? Like, I can do everything. You know what I'm saying? So we put in a play, and coach was like, "Listen, I'm saying, if you don't got it, throw it away. I trust you with the ball in your hands. Just do the right thing with it, blah blah blah, whatever." He said, we'll call in the red zone. No, I asked Josh in the locker room before we play. I said, listen, is Dayball gonna call us in the red zone? Like, is this the first call in the red zone?
Right.
He's like, I don't know. I said, all right, cool. We go through the game, blah, blah, blah. I'm not even thinking about it.
Right.
I go in there. My receivers coach, Chad Hall. He's always getting excited. Every time I get in, he's always excited. He's like,
no doubt.
Oh, this is the play. This is the play.
See, like, that's the guy I thought that you would say is the guy that's in my corner all the time, hyping you up, Chad Hall. But anyway, keep going.
Yeah, like that's yeah. But
so you asked him about the red zone. Are we gonna do this or what? You're not even thinking about it. You said
no. We got in the game. We got in the game, and Chad was like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. So I get in there, and then like he gave me the ball. I threw it back. I kind of thought I threw it too far, but it was in his hands. But I think he kind of like tripped a step or something like that. But I mean, it was pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? A touchdown pass and all that. Put it on my stat book.
You a quarterback now, baby.
Passer rating, everything.
It's you and Cole.
Phenomenal.
No doubt.
But in the Denver atmosphere, it's pretty intense. You know what I'm saying? Even walking up the stairs is bad. But I mean,
is that crazy?
It's crazy. Like you can just be walking up the stairs and start breathing. Like what?
Damn.
Like
okay.
But it's after a while you get used to it. You know what I'm saying? If you know what I'm saying? For me, like I never thought about it. I was just running until I got used to it. That's all I do is just run. So it's just like whatever for me. A lot of people that don't run, it's kind of difficult.
That's good, man. I have a question for Breaking Table. It says, Rico, ask Isaiah if he's ever raced John Brown and who won.
Well, I've never raced John Brown. Never. If you ask John Brown himself, he would say I'm faster. You know what I'm saying? Which is the truth. But, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. All right.
Which is the truth. But like he said, if he was, my age, then he'd give me a run for my money. Which I would believe, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't believe he lost a step, but he believes he lost a step. I mean, but he still looks fast.
You get a little older, you start losing the step a little bit.
Yeah, but I don't think he lost a step the way he, what he did last year. You know what I'm saying? What he did earlier in the season.
No doubt. No question about it. So I guess that makes me ask you, who's the fastest on the team?
Oh, man, that's difficult. That's difficult right there.
Top three.
Top three. Might have to go with me, Saran Neal, and Tywan Jones.
Hold on. Time out. Hold on. You said Saran Neal?
Saran's fast.
Saran Neal's one of the fastest on the team?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I had no idea. I would never thought that. Tywan Jones, maybe. You know what I'm saying? John Brown, obviously one of them. I was gonna say, I'm trying to think who else is on the squad that could run. That might be the three. Maybe Dane Jackson could run a little bit. But damn, okay, Saran Neal.
Yeah.
All right, then. All right, cool.
Yeah, you gotta understand. They're at Saran and Tywan are at gunner for a reason.
Yes, sir.
They can haul they can run.
No doubt. Daryl Johnson, though, that boy has been doing big things on special teams, man.
Listen, me, I joke with him a lot. Like I joke with him all the time because he always come up to me. He's like, bro, like, I just want to make some more plays and show these coaches I can make plays. I'm like, listen, bro, I think you suck.
Yo, you're a clown.
Like I was like, bro, like he was like, I don't know. It was one game he was inactive. He goes, bro, I'm inactive. I said, damn, for real? I said, that means you're horrible. Like you can't play. And I'm always joking with him, right? I'm always joking with him. But I know he can play. Like,
dude,
since last year, he can play. You know what I'm saying? He has the size. He can run. Like he can do everything. But this year I was like, yo, maybe you're not cut for it. Like this is not
yo, you. That's why they get you because you always clown on them.
And he like, come on, bro. Like, come on. I'm like, listen, you make a play, maybe they put you in the game. You know what I'm saying? Maybe get a little defensive time if you just make the play on the first team.
No doubt,
I don't think I'm the reason why he making plays. But he been making plays. I just joke with him and he go out there and make a play. I'm like, damn, this man really good.
Yeah. You definitely the class clown on the team, man. For real, you're definitely that dude. I'm gonna say this though, man. Daryl Johnson had a play last night where he pushed down a chop block. They tried to put some weak ass chop block. He like, get out of here, man. And you ever play Street Fighter? Because you're a little younger than I am. Street Fighter with Dalcin, with the long arms.
Yeah.
Yo, that's the nickname that I gave him, Dalcin, man. You cannot get his wingspan is like you're not getting away. Then he brought that man down with ease, man. Yo, shout out to Daryl Johnson, man. That boy doing big things, man.
It's like when he kick off, like yesterday, he was getting blocked and still made the tackle. I'm like, damn, like he's a beast. You know what I'm saying?
I got a little something from Gary Godshaw. He says, Isaiah, special thanks for the cameo you sent my 7-year-old son. Your encouraging words had a huge effect on him. He was coming off an injury, and you really picked him up. Go Bills. Look what you doing, man.
I'm saying,
You're speechless.
I mean, like, this is just what I do. You know what
Listen, Buffalo has changed you, man. It's making you too, been a humanitarian, you know what I'm saying? But really, people, you have no idea how these little things that we do right now affect people because it brings them up. The city of Buffalo, I'm not from Buffalo, I'm from Canada, man. So, but I've been there enough times where I see the way people are out there, and that's a good city, man. And they embrace the team heavy, hard body. So that's love, man. When someone can send that to you, man, that's real good, man. That's real good. So hold on. So I got one more question for you, and I'm gonna get out of here because I know your time is precious. So let me scroll on up because I saw a question that somebody wanted to ask you. I'm gonna try to scroll on up and see if I can find that. You getting the cold tub? Did you get in the cold tub yet?
Yeah. I always get in the cold tub.
How was it?
It's pretty good. I mean, I don't feel
you get used to it now.
Yeah, it's whatever.
It's whatever. No doubt, man. I can't find. Oh, there's a question I want to see. So, the fastest guys are between McKenzie Brown and Tywan Jones. That's what Brian Bowers thinks. McKenzie Brown and Tywan Jones. But hey, Saran Neal's in that thing too, man. You can't sleep on Saran Neal. So I'm gonna say this, man. Isaiah McKenzie, you have been gracious. You've been great. Thank you so much for your time. Before we get out of here, though, I need you to see a clip, and I need your comments on this clip before. I need one more clip for you. Let me know what your thoughts are on this. You ready for this one? Let's go.
From Josh Allen. If Fred Warner's 6'4" and not 6'3", though, Grease.
When you see that ball over Fred Warner's hands, his fingertips, I don't know where you were at the time. I don't know if you were on the field at the time or on the sideline at the time. What is the sideline like if you were on the sideline when that ball was thrown? I don't know if you remember it.
See, the thing is, I saw the play. I was on the sideline. I seen the play. I had no idea the linebacker jumped in the air. You know what I'm saying? Like, when he threw the ball, like, when he threw it, it went so fast. It was like, bam. I was like, but then I seen that this morning in slow motion. I said, oh, my God. Like, that was kind of, I was like,
my God.
I was like, yo, like, that was a little fishy, but awesome. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was like, if the linebacker would have caught that, it was like, that was an amazing play.
No doubt.
But it was like, he just zipped it. Like, he like, the arm strength is like, whoa.
The
like,
dude.
damn, like, because it happened so fast during the game. I didn't realize that the linebacker did that. Like,
no doubt. Because it did happen fast. Like, from a viewer standpoint, it's like, ooh, look at that ball go. But from you guys, it's just like this.
Yeah.
So I get it. But let me tell you, that play right there is making the rounds around the world right now. And people are like, yo, finally, we get to see what we've been telling y'all about Josh Allen. He does this. This is what he does. But anyway, I'm gonna leave it at that. Ladies and gentlemen, that is our time with my guy, Isaiah McKenzie, aka Mr. Clean. You know what? We just changed it to Mr. Clean, man. Mr. Clean is the new name. I appreciate your time, man. You've been great. Hold on, I got one more question for you from one of the fans. McKenzie, being that Diggs is an elite route runner, have you learned anything from him and applied it to your game?
Yeah. Yeah, most definitely. I feel like just from like it's hard. Him and Bees, you know what I'm saying, they're awesome. They get off the line. They run great routes, like John Brown as well. But like them two, like I look at the most. You know what I'm saying? It's like but with Diggs, it's like you can learn a lot from him only because he plays outside and inside. You know what I'm saying? When he's on the outside, he can dominate just like he was in the inside. So it's just like I learned a lot from him, like releases, you know what I'm saying, coming on the ball, not just small things that, coaches can't really show you that players can show you. You know what I'm saying? Like coaches can tell you like, yo, run this route this way. But they can't really show you. But Diggs, the coach will say, run this route this way, and he'll show you, and then put his own little sauce to it. And it's like, that's awesome. I'm gonna try that. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
There's a lot of things like.
No doubt. I like that. And you know what? I'm gonna speak something into existence right now. Isaiah McKenzie scores a touchdown next week, but the question is, how is he gonna score the touchdown? And he scores the touchdown. Is it gonna be in the air or on the ground? Which is it?
I'm gonna say on the ground.
On the ground. He's going to score it on the ground. It's going to be a 99-yard freaking run to the end zone. Ain't nobody catching you except for Saron Neal running on the sideline, running, going, go. That's it, man. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you had a good time, Isaiah. I really appreciate your time. I hope you can come back another time. This was dope. This was chill. And have yourself a great night. Get some rest. We have a big game coming this Sunday. Did you want to plug anything? Do you have any merch? Do you have any charities? Anything that your restaurant that you want to plug? Anything that you want to tell people?
You can just follow the restaurant on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? La Traila Barbecue.
La Traila. Look at you putting that Spanish twang on that.
Call La Traila Barbecue. You know what I'm saying? You spell out barbecue. That's about it. You know
I appreciate that, man. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, Isaiah McKenzie. Listen, man, I salute to you, man. And let's get this dub. Let's get into this place. Let's win this damn Super Bowl, man. You have yourself a great night.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, man. Take care. Ladies and gentlemen, that is my guy, Isaiah freaking McKenzie. Let me tell you something, man. I've interviewed and chopped it up with many players of the Bills. I've been fortunate. I've been very fortunate to be in a position that I can actually sit and chat with a lot of these players, man. Dion Dawkins has been a very entertaining guest as out of the players. I love chopping it up with Andre Reed. That was really dope as well. But Isaiah McKenzie, though, yo, that's a down-to-earth dude. That's a super chill guy, man. And this is what makes us, and this is what some places and some they don't have the opportunity to do this, right? This allows us as the fans, because I always tell y'all, we are fans just as much as you guys are. It allows us to connect with the players, which now gives us a little bit more extra like fandom to cheer for this one player, because you get to know the player, right? And this is something that is something that usually gets missed, right? Because you hear the questions from the regular media guys, they ask them about football stuff, but like when you get to chop it up with a player like that, it is super dope, man. I really hope you guys appreciated that. I had a lot of fun doing that. It felt natural. It was good, and I didn't want to put him in any position, and that's not what you want to do. You want to just have a good, honest conversation, and you can get some stuff out of that, man. And nothing was outlandish. It was just really good chatter. So Isaiah's been a great guest. He was amazing. And I always tell folks, man, whenever I do these interviews, don't take it as disrespect that I don't pull up some of your super chats. It's much appreciated, but it's for the viewing pleasure afterwards where you don't see things on the screen. But trust me when I tell you guys already know. Anytime that I can grab and push and put your questions of the super chats on there, I normally would. And there's one person that I did. So that was Gary Gadshaw that got earlier. Caitlin Blount, I saw some questions. You had some great questions. I found a way to kind of throw some in there as well. But I really do appreciate each and every one of you guys tuning in. We had almost 500 people watching today. That was super dope on a damn Tuesday. Freaking Tuesday victory. Y'all got to be playing with me, man. So if you guys enjoyed this, smash that like. If you have not subscribe to this channel. We are super close to being at 15,000 subscribers. Let's get to it. I'm going to be on for another 4 or 5 minutes so I can take some questions if you guys have any. Don't forget, we have a huge show this Friday. If you guys haven't guessed it, it is going to be Dion Dawkins himself, the Snowman. You know what I'm saying? And he'll be accompanied by none other than Benny the Butcher. If you guys don't know who Benny the Butcher is, you guys better get that Burden of Proof album. That shit goes hard, man. The features on that are banger, and he's Buffalo's own. You know what I'm saying? Reps the city hard body, and he lets people know where he's from, man. If you guys don't know Griselda, West Side Gun, all that good stuff, man, y'all better get on that. I'm just showing, you know what I mean? If you listen to country music, jump on that hip hop. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like that, you like 90s alternative music, take a little break and jump on that hip hop. Caitlin Blount, I still respect you, my girl. I saw you had some really good statements and questions. I didn't want to make it look like I was punking you off, because that's not what I like to do. You guys built this platform, and you guys make it what it is right now. So I always appreciate each and every one of you guys tuned in. So that's it for me. Guess what, folks? I am back. Hold on. Somebody put a comment. Susan Moore says, Rico, you have the best fan show. You are ESPN quality plus. Listen, man. Honestly, Susan, that means a lot. It really does, man, because I love doing this. It's fun for me, and I have a way to connect, man. That's just the way I am, man. So I really do appreciate it. Those are very kind words. But I am back on the night shift, folks, because I was on a project. I was doing days, so I was able to go Tuesdays and Fridays and Sundays. So it's gonna be tough doing this, but I'm gonna keep grinding it until the season's over with. So I got to go to work tonight, and I'm like, man, it's been a while since I've been on night, so I'm gonna be tired as hell. But nonetheless, you guys have been great. You guys are fantastic. Don't forget, follow myself on Twitter. It's the Real Rico _BF, IG, Twitter, all that good stuff. We're all on there. Buffalo Fanatics everywhere. I feel like I'm missing something. I need to plug something, but I think we got everything. If you guys looking for merchandise, I'm wearing one of these. This is when we made the playoffs. This is a special design right now. Scream, shout, and break the drought. Yo, that was one of my favorite shirts, man. So I'm rocking that today. So folks, you guys have yourself a fantastic evening. Have yourself a fantastic night. And third shift quarters. Who put that? Ben James, third shifts? Nah. I ain't quitting, man. That's a good job, man. So you guys have a fantastic night. And that is my time. And you guys know what it is, man. Until next time. Let me get my stuff ready. Until next time, it's your boy. And I'm gone.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the Buffalo Fanatics proudly brings to you.
I don't want to get my wrestling bag, but y'all know what it is.